Aw, jays. Don't got no puns this week. Aw, jays. Whatever. Okay, so the first thing I've got to address to this week is that I had got two of the greatest things in the world ever. I can't even believe it, but I do have some things to address with this as well. These are, honest to God, Ventolin and Donkey Rhubarb from Aphex Twin, found on Discogs for. I mean, the thing is, okay, I don't even know how to say this. I got it with another tape of the Zombies, which was very cheap, but it came to like $100 or something. And the thing is, it's probably worth more than that. And so the amazing part though is that this was sent to me, Donkey Rhubarb, a pre-release advanced copy, where they hadn't even come up with the title yet. It was sent to me for free along with this, along with Ventolin, which I've been looking for a long time. And now the amount of Aphex Twin promos I have left to get is very, very short. Very, I mean, except for the ones he came out with himself, which, yeah, good luck, right? I don't ever anticipate getting any of those. If I, they're going to be, I don't know, tens of thousands if they ever show up. But these, though, for this price. But the thing I have to address is the fact that I posted these like as a picture. I was so excited about them, and somebody came out and said he basically gave you a bootleg. And the only pictures I had just showed the spine right here. So he's judging. This is some guy that kind of looks like the comic book guy in The Simpsons. I can only imagine he sounds like him too, because he's, like he's like worst deal ever or whatever, however the comic book guy talks. Because he said like he just gave congratulations, he just gave you another bootleg. So you got ripped off and then bought a bootleg is basically what he's saying. So I mean, I didn't take that very well. Now, if this is a bootleg, as I tried to explain to him, he's a little slow, but I tried to, eventually he shut up. He stopped talking eventually, he stopped commenting. As I pointed out to him that to really do a bootleg of this, these have like 16 little holes in the spindles. These are these Townhouse production tapes. Now, this wouldn't be hard to fake, I guess. You would just sort of print off something and that'd be easy. And, you'd have to kind of know what this is. I guess it'd be possible to fake this. But you'd have to get this kind of tape to do it. And then you'd have to like, these tapes actually do sound better than off of a CD. You can kind of tell the difference on that too. You'd have to get a very good recording off of it because these are off of a master. Now this one doesn't even exist on Discogs. So I wouldn't even know where you've got this. Now, why would you do this? Make a bootleg and then send it to me for free. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you list these? You would know what you had if you're trying to rip somebody off. So, and like all this idiot would say was like, oh, as long as he's happy. Such a passive aggressive jerk. So, I don't like that. I don't like people like that in our collecting groups on Facebook or whatever, wherever it is. I mean, it just really angers me that this guy, because there are people who fake things. And after like 30 years of collecting, I think I know what's fake and what's real. This is real. All right, enough of that. Because like I just like some jerk who he doesn't even know what he collects. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Why do these people have to try to ruin it when I post something that I'm really excited about? I don't know. I just thought he was a jerk. Sorry if you have a different opinion. Anyway, carrying on. I got 3 Cure tapes. These Cure tapes just came out. Pretty excited about them. They're live bootleg things. Well, I mean, they're official bootlegs, I guess. They're officially made by somebody. But I mean, I'm not trying to defend whatever these are. They seem to kind of skirt the line there. If something is a bootleg, I'll certainly tell you. Anyway, here's a promo of Ani DeFranco's Dilate. And the new Juliana Hatfield that just came out. One thing I didn't get, which I'm sad about, is the Beatles just came out with their first release in, I don't know how many years, since 1970. Well, the last song really, their first, well, since the anthology series, really. And I haven't gotten it, and I missed out on that. And so, if anybody can send one my way for like $40, I'd be appreciative of it. I don't know how much it would have cost from England, but I missed out on it. It's got their last song, Now and Then. And it's a really good John Lennon song. So, anyway, carrying on here. I don't think that guy's totally dampened my spirits, but every time I think about it, I'm just angry because, don't let people get to you or whatever. But the fact is, I get this collection and nobody really comments on it and nobody watches these videos. So I have a lot to be unhappy about, but I'm yet not unhappy. Obviously, I'm very happy about getting that Aphex Twin. Anyway, the J's are generally a kind of a lighter, I don't really think there are too many classics. Oh, Words and Music. That's good. Yeah, it's an interview. These things are just more Bollywood things. Oh, Ben, yeah, this is the rat version, by the way. This is cool. It's a big rat on the cover, and they stopped doing that immediately after that release. So that's kind of a rare version of that. What else? I'm going to go through this quickly. I like Keith Jarrett. He's getting up there in years, but he's one of the great pianists. He comes out and improvises entire concerts, and he doesn't like this, but he's responsible for, starting off the new wave craze. He doesn't like new wave music though. He's a jazz person. These are all Bollywood soundtracks. I forget who, but I don't have time to look them up before the video ends here. Delagio was pretty good. Oh, these two Jawbox. Yeah, that's the original. I'll show this off. The original first demo. First album, whatever, before they really were signed. And a promo from Atlantic. Some vocalists, Bollywood style. Jazz Sabbath. You can't really see because this light's wreaking havoc on me. And a few other things. Jefferson Airplane, the rock line. Jefferson Airplane, that's fun. Okay, here we go. Joan of Arc. Now this has quite a story too. Speaking of making me mad, one time I was in Reckless in Chicago. I swear I found this, but they don't keep the tapes back there. And it was $2 because I don't think anybody knew what they had. So I go up to the hipster behind the counter and I'm buying this, and he says, "I can't find this." And I asked if I could just buy the liner instead because I thought he was lying. And he said I couldn't. Anyway, I found that, and I actually immediately asked whether, where he got it. The person I asked, I was kind of a little bit, I felt a little bad because he apologized, and it was fine. But I was not happy about that. But I was really thrilled to find this Joan of Arc. It's great. It's like a noise thing. But anywho, more Joan of Arc. What was this one? Oh, right, that was okay. I know what that is. Here's some Daniel Johnston. This is good. Merry Christmas. It's the one I didn't have. It's definitely an original from the old Tartikoff and leeching off or helping out Daniel Johnston. Anyway, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. Daniel Johnston, fun, and this is a great live little thing. I remember hearing that. It's a modern one. And finally, Lori, a modern Tartikoff thing. Special edition, whatever. Pretty sure the other side of this is blank, though. I always meant to get that back. And a couple, modern, whatchamacallits. Oh, Jim Jones. Speaking of ones that didn't play well and had a lot of blank space on it, every time I buy from this guy, it's he kind of doesn't really keep track of his tapes. Boy, I'm just full of complaints. Yeah. This guy, T-Pose. Yeah, T-Pose. He also made a Residence thing, which was underwhelming, unfortunately. Sorry, T-Pose. But yeah, your tapes, it didn't play well. It just was blank on the one side. I don't like that. Some live Joy Division, 79, 70. Oh no, my thing's gonna go. Shoot. Okay.